The third mindset of a great speaker is that he thinks like a storyteller. Instead of thinking of giving a speech or giving a presentation, he relates that to telling a good story to the audience. So what's the characteristic of a story? But first of all, let's ascertain the fact that people love to hear stories. My favorite author, Harari, said, humans think in stories rather than in facts, numbers, or equations. And the simpler the story, the better. Fact and data do not move people. Only stories will. So story is, in fact, a way to present our information, a way to organize our thoughts. The characteristic of a story is always have an opening, right? At the background, like the current situation. Say, for example, you want to present a business issue. You want to talk about the current situation, the challenges involved. And then you want to talk about what intervention, what action that you have taken to make a difference. And then you build up to that climax. And of course, you always end with a new resolutions, a new future state, which is better than the current state. Right? This is the structure of a story. So when we think of telling a story, we won't be dumping all the information to the audience. You will think about which part you want to go first, and how do you build up to that climax. This is about storytelling. So in summary, 3 mindsets for the great speaker. Number 1, a great speaker always have dual focus. He focuses on the what to say and how to say it. Remember the golden rule for presentation? Say something significant and say it well. So he thinks like a gourmet chef, always balance between the ingredients, the content, and the process on how to present it to the audience. Number 2, a great speaker has clear message and value for the customer. He or she see the audience as the customer who are expecting value from them. So in the whole process, he is trying to create a very clear message so that at the end of the presentation, he would lead the customer to think, feel, and do things differently. And finally, he or she behaves like a storyteller. Instead of reading out data, dumping information to the audience, he tells a story with an opening, with a build up to the climax and a good ending. So these are the 3 mindsets for a great speaker. Remember that, and the next segment we'll talk about the specific behaviors of a great speaker that are based on these mindsets.